It's time for the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com, featuring the Waltonville Spartans, Webber Trojans, Woodlawn Cardinals, Wayne City Indians, and Sesser-Valier Red Devils. The showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. The showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Roley Excavating, Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn, Ren Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu, and by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Batter's Box in Woodlawn, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank with the Coach House Garages pregame show. The showcase starts now.
And with the second stop of the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase, it takes us to the pit in Bluford. Good evening from Webber Township High School. Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski alongside for the Coach House Garages pregame show as the 0-1 Lady Trojans host the 1-0 Wayne City Lady Indians. Of course, if you're in need of a garage to protect your car or prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061. That's 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Of course, these two teams, a nice little cross-county, actually inter-county battle between these two teams. Jefferson County, of course, on the eastern side and western Wayne County. As the 0-1 Trojans again host the 1-0 Wayne City Lady Indians. Of course, DC tonight, a big battle for these two teams. Of course, Webber coming off a narrow defeat at the hands of Gallatin County the other night, 55-54. Whereas on Monday night, the Lady Indians, of course, opened their season on the road at Edwards County with a 52-28 win.
Two very interesting starts to the season. Of course, Wayne City 1-0, as you mentioned, Webber 0-1. But when you play in this kind of environment between these two schools, and it doesn't matter what the sport is or what the level, you throw out the records, you throw out everything, because every game's an entity unto itself. And tonight, this game will be just the same.
Of course, these two teams will head into two different directions after this week. We'll tell you more about that. We'll tell you why we expect a great atmosphere here tonight at the pit on the campus of Webber Township High School. We need to take a break on your Coach House Garages pregame show. When we come back, we'll set the tone for this one between the Webber Lady Trojans and the Wayne City Lady Indians. This is the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase presented by Community First Bank.
A Coach House Garages, money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the showcase on WMIX.
And we welcome you back to the pit on the campus of Webber Township High School. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Avery Barton holding fort. Back to the WMIX Sports Studios. Of course, glad to have you with us for the Coach House Garages pregame show. Of course, Coach House Garages been a proud sponsor of this pregame show for quite some time. And if you're looking for a garage builder that'll build a quality garage at a fair price with a 5-year written warranty and financing available, then a Coach House Garage is for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061. That's 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. So glad to be here with you tonight. It's the 0-1 Lady Trojans, the 1-0 Lady Indians. Should be a nice battle between these two teams in the Midland Trail Conference, but of course, should be a good atmosphere here tonight. We are in the pit, of course, of the old high school, but you take a look at the surroundings tonight. Both teams have their cheerleaders here. It's a bit of a warm-up for them before they head to the Christopher Turkey Tournament next week. And that and a nice crowd should make this an electric atmosphere for girls basketball tonight.
And, you know, it's earlier in the year and in the Christmas shopping season, some like to get done and out, but on a Thursday night, miserable night, people are out and about. They're getting in that basketball mode, basketball itch, and there's a lot of people here. Webber has a lot of people across the way, Wayne City, with a huge crowd. Probably most of the bleachers here at the pit, probably 80% or more of bleachers here on the visitor side filled. So looking forward to a great atmosphere with two teams, a lot of expectations for this coming season.
Well, a lot of expectations indeed. We'll get to know these teams better with the Batters Box starting lineups a little bit later on. Of course, the Batters Box, east of Newell Furniture in Woodlawn, where baseball and softball lessons will start on March 3rd. Lessons are $12 per hour for 6 to 14-year-olds, and equipment provided, including full-length batting cage with pitching machine. Call Scott Smith at 316-1437 for additional information. The Batters Box, of course, 614 North Main, just east of Newell Furniture in Woodlawn. They have not started the clock for the pregame stuff here yet at Webber, but that means nothing to us. Of course, we'll always keep you up to date on the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase. It is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the One Account, featuring free checking and high-yield interest. Member FDIC. For these Lady Indians, coming off of a game, of course, already this season on Monday night, advanced to the Alvarado Championship game last year in the regional, where they fell by a mere point to Glacier Townsendville. Meanwhile, of course, Webber's played a game this season, played the Galveston County team, the Lady Hawks, very close to a 55-54 finish the other night. And you have both of these teams, though Wayne City already has a win on the year, the Lady Trojans, of course, battled in a tough game on the road and almost got a win.
You know, and that's a tough place to go play. And it's a long bus trip. We've talked about it with the baseball team and the boys basketball team having to go to Galveston County for a regional. It's a long ride, long trip to go down there and lose by one. You don't want to go bank on sentimental losses and try to count those as, ceremonial wins. But in this case, as you look at Webber Township and what they lost last year, a lot of experience graduated, a lot comes back. Like the Courtney Gervin who's here tonight watching, that kind of play is gone. And again, when you sit here, this Webber team, a new coach, new system, they're having to learn a very competitive first game, even though it was a loss. Of course, Greg Alvis, as you mentioned, now the head coach here at Webber Township, replacing Travis Stinks, and his assistant, of course, is Roger Yates. Whenever you take a look at the Wayne City Lady Indians, Deirdre Dag returns for yet another season, though she is coaching solo. So we'll see how this pans out tonight for both teams. Wayne City, of course, lost a couple of starters from last year's regional finalists, but you take a look at what the nuclei, the plural of nucleus for both of these teams. Playing, I'll help you out there. You're interrupt there with nuclei.
Is it nuclei?
It's just nucleus of the team, mostly back. 3 graduated from last year's team for Wayne City, a team lost in the regional final. But when you look at things this year for Deirdre Dag, a lot of experience returns back. And I think for them, too, they're going to want to do some things. Last year, I think they had eyes on a regional final last year, a regional championship. Came up just a tad short, and I'm sure the goal for them this year, think about that loss last February at the Alvarado Regional, and get back there again this year and get past that into a sectional.
Well, I think that is going to be the goal for this team this season, as we talked about here under Coach House Garage's pregame show. About 8.5 minutes away from the national anthem and the start of this contest. We'll get to know your Batters Box starting lineups a little bit later on. And we'll get you a State Farm scoreboard update here in just a moment as well, as there is action going on tonight from across the region. The Marion's Lady Wildcat Invitational continues tonight. She'll already have a final or near a final, I believe, in that opening contest tonight between the Benton Rangerettes and the Carterville Lady Lions. All of that and more to come on your Coach House Garage's pregame show. We'll slip out for a quick break. This is the Showcase from WMIX Sports.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs, too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
Are the features with your free checking account disappearing? Hi, this is Melody True, Relationship Specialist with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. A free checking account with People's National Bank includes unlimited check writing, no minimum balance requirements, online banking, bill pay, a Visa check card, and it only takes $100 to open. Stop by People's National Bank and get the free checking account you deserve. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC. Non-usage fees may apply.
Renly College's Adult Volunteer Literacy Program is looking for volunteers to help stop adult illiteracy. Give the gift of reading and be a hero forever. Renly College will provide you with training and materials to help adults develop the basic reading ability needed to excel. You can work one-on-one, tutor a small group, or work with students in an adult education classroom. Experience the joy of helping others and change a life. Call Renly College's Volunteer Partnership toll-free at 800-369-5321, extension 1342.
A digestive problem can affect every area of your life. But now there's a specialist right here in town who focuses on digestive health. Mayo Clinic trained Dr. Tegpaul Atwal has opened the only gastroenterology clinic in Mount Vernon. Dr. Atwal treats acid reflux, gallbladder problems, inflammatory bowel disease, ulcers, and more. For your appointment with Dr. Atwal at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 618-241-9071.
Back out to the WMIX Sports mobile studios on WMIX and WMIXsports.com.
And we're back on WMIX FM, WMIXsports.com. Good evening again. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside here from the Pit and Webber. Of course, driven by the WMIX Sports mobile studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler, where the all-new 2014 Jeep Cherokee has made a return to the Jeep lineup. Check them out at King City Chrysler Center, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Of course, here we're about 5.5 minutes away from the national anthem at the Pit. And, of course, we talked about these two teams almost at length a little bit earlier in your Coach House Garage's pregame show. But, of course, Coach House Garage is, again, a longtime sponsor of this pregame show. Give Daryl Sheridan a call at 244-1061. Of course, if you're in need of a garage, protect your car, or prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. And, of course, here on your pregame, as we talk more about this one in front of us tonight, we'll also take a look at some scores from around the region in just a moment. Those are brought to you by your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon, Scott Owens. Talk to your neighbors, then talk to State Farm agent Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service plus discounts. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. Of course, we'll talk about some tournament scores from around the area, but if you want to stay up to date until that time, you can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Find us on Facebook as well, of course, where you'll even find, I believe, a picture of the Pit, our view from the office tonight on the social media. Find us on Facebook and give us a follow on the Twitterverse. When we talk about this one, we talk about the heated rivalry between these two communities. We're talking about Blueford, the home of Webber Township High School, and Wayne City. And these two teams, no love lost, whether it be on the boys' side or the girls' side.
Nope, back in the day, trailed each other through conferences, Little Egyptian, Mid-South, Midland Trail. They're in the same tournaments. They're in the same, the boys' side. They're at Christopher next week. They're in the same holiday tournament at Wayne City. The same everything. And these schools see each other cross paths, obviously, such a short distance apart that it's important that they play each other. And again, everybody knows everybody in this day and age with social media and the contacts that kids have. So it becomes, everything's still a rivalry, but yet people want to win and have that bragging rights when they get back off the floor tonight.
Of course, the bragging rights tonight will be, of course, a little bit of Route 15 bragging rights, of course, as it's an inter-county battle between the Trojans and the Indians. And we're set to begin in probably about 6 minutes or so, as the opening tip expects to come just shy of the top of the 8 o'clock hour. It is 43 minutes past 7 o'clock here on WMIX FM, WMIXsports.com. You're on your Coach House Garage's pregame show. And as we take a look at the showcase the rest of the way, we are back at it tomorrow night, believe it or not, as we head to Sparta, Randolph County, for the Sparta Invitational, as the Lady Devils from Sesser-Valier Waltonville will take on the host Lady Bulldogs. That'll be at 7:30 tip-off, 7:15 pregame right here on WMIX FM and WMIXsports.com. That is tomorrow night. After that, the showcase will take a bit of a break until Monday, December the 2nd, when the Woodlawn Cardinals will head to the Oakville Post-Thanksgiving Tournament. Just 5 teams this year. 4 teams. 3 games. There we go. I get that confused very easily, but just 3 games. It'll be a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday tournament. We'll have all of the Cardinals games from the Oakville Post-Thanksgiving Tournament. Of course, on Monday night, WMIX Sports Mobile Studios will drive to Heron and Nashville. As on the FM, we'll have the Mount Vernon Rams and the Marion Wildcats with a 6:45 pregame on the FM. Then I believe it's a 7:45-ish, 8:15, 7. Anyhow, it's around 8 o'clock. Your pregame on AM 940 as the Mount Vernon Lady Rams will be on WMIXsports.com as well for the National Invitational, as they will open up play against the Oakville Lady Rockets. And coming full circle, the Oakville Lady Rockets team, these Wayne City Lady Indians, will play later on. And we talk about schedules that are amped up, beefed up. You have to give Wayne City a lot of credit when a lot of schools unable to play due to numbers or travel or budget cutbacks. Still a very beefy schedule for Wayne City.
Well, they picked up, they'll play at the Hamilton County Tournament next week, and that's an extreme step up in competition. That is a very difficult tournament, has been for many years over at Hamilton County. So Wayne City will see a lot of 2A schools over there. They're also in the Fairfield Christmas Tournament. So Wayne City beefing up that schedule, trying to get competitive, because if you can play with and or beat 2A schools by the time it gets to postseason time in February, you're a 1A school looking to do some things.
Well, sure, and you take a look at Hamco especially, where you'll have the host Lady Foxes, and then you'll have the Pinckneyville Lady Panthers, amongst others. And That'll be a nice test in itself. Meanwhile, Lady Trojans still, I believe, in the Sandoval and Edwards County tournaments along with the Midland Trail Conference tournament. That'll be coming up about the second week of January. Of course, this is the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase. So glad you could be with us tonight as we near game time, the tip-off time, here from the pit at Webber Township High School. They had the homecoming festivities prior to the girls running out on the floor, and that out of the way, it's a big night here in Blueford. Lady Trojans looking to get a big win on their home floor after a tough loss the other night.
Well, they'd like to get off a good start. Big crowd here for them tonight as they have their home opener. And you have the cheerleaders here for both sides. They get ready for next week at the Christopher Turkey Tournament. And both teams will get called to the benches here. We'll get ready to go. And the inevitable question happens every night, anthem or lineups first. What will happen?
Anthem or lineups. You got to love it here under Coach House Garage's pregame show. They stopped the clock short of a minute. We're going to wait and see what happens here on the floor. Looks like they're already in their huddles waiting for things to happen. Usually you follow the home team and see how they line up, whether they line up for the anthem or they line up for starting lineups. And it looks like they're going anthem. I'm going to assume an anthem. We're going to take a break on the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase. This is a special presentation of the showcase from WMIX Sports.
The batter's box in Woodlawn has 17-foot ceilings with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage, pitching machine, and climate control for year-round use. The batter's box is a great place for basketball, baseball, or softball practice with active clinics and lessons in the spring and fall. Contact Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve the batter's box for your team or party. Speaking of parties, plan your next birthday party with the batter's box, located at 614 North Main in Woodlawn. Call 316-1437 for prices and availability.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Complete. That's the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois with a full sports medicine clinic, state-of-the-art MRI, a spine care team that focuses on pain management, arthroscopy specialists offering total joint replacement, hand surgery, and complete rehabilitation services. Doctors Chow, Houle, Ahn, Kowalski, Freehill, and Smith stand ready to serve you today with offices in Mount Vernon and Centralia and satellite offices in Benton and Nashville. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com.
Dress your home for the holidays at Newell Furniture in Woodlawn with store-wide savings on all of your favorite furniture. Look over their large selection of lazy boy recliners, flex-steel sofas, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, the new Baladine collection, and bedroom and dining room sets. Plus, right now, you can save 15 to 20% off all accessories and everything at the general store. Check out their Christmas decor, trees, and holiday trims. Newell's, decking your halls, walls, and more.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now back to the showcase on WMIX.
On the Twitterverse, on Facebook as well. Welcome back to the pit at Blueford. It's Webber Township High School. The Lady Trojans hosting the Lady Indians. We need to get to your batter's box starting lineups. Of course, the batter's box just east of Newell Furniture in Woodlawn. The batter's box, of course, perfect for your child's party. Just $50 for 2 hours. And 17-foot ceilings are perfect for inflatables. Also great for baby showers, garage sales, or holiday parties, too. Call Scott Smith at 316-1437 for availability. Let's meet the visiting Wayne City Lady Indians.
For Wayne City tonight, number 2, America Dag. Number 3, Emily Green. Number 21, Hunter Clark. 33, Vanessa Shum. 41, Esther Smith for Deidre Dagg's Wayne City Lady Indians.
Woodlawn now has a great space for ball practice and parties. The batter's box, just east of Newell Furniture, is equipped with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage with pitching machine, and climate control for year-round use. Call Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve it today. Let's meet the home team tonight, the Webber Lady Trojans.
For Webber Township, they will go with Courtney Katz, number 15, number 23, Kaylee Potter, number 33, Shiley Donahoe, number 34, Emily Potter, number 45, Megan Cluck, first-year coach Craig Albert and the Webber Township Lady Trojans.
Lady Trojans are dressed in their home white tonight. They'll have blue trim down the sides and gold numerics trimmed in blue. While Lady Indians are dressed in their away black, they'll have white and red trim down the sides, white numerics trimmed in orange. That's Sam Root, the athletic director here at Webber Township High School, is handling the public address announcements. Of course, those starting lines again presented by the Batters Box. This has been your Coach House Garage's pregame show. As we get straight to the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase, empowered by Community First Bank. Your community, your choice, your bank. 5 locations of friends and neighbors on staff would understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. The coaches will deliver some last-second instruction to these two teams, and we'll get it away from the pit. Boys, of course, play across the way at the Bluford Grade School. The girls remain here in the pit. They call it their own, and they love it here. And what a great atmosphere we have for you tonight as the cheerleaders from both teams are here to try to will their teams to victory.
Both opportunity that, school or schools have the opportunity to have 2 gyms to use. That eliminates the early and afternoon, late practices, the trading off and everything, and that helps out. Of course, at grade school, you have boys and girls basketball plus boys and girls basketball. Here, 4 teams, 2 gyms. It's a lot easier to have 2 gyms than it would if you had 4 teams in 1 gym.
Definitely food for thought on that one, of course. As we're about to get underway from Bluford. In the jump circle for the Indians, who will go right to left, will be Hunter Clark, of course, who is, I believe, finally a senior. Let's see who the Lady Trojans will send to the circle as they go left or right here in the first half. They will send Riley Donahoe, a sophomore. So you have junior, sophomore, senior for the Lady Trojans. Seniors, sophomores, and juniors, a nice blend for the Indians. Tip will be controlled in the backcourt. It'll be Emily Green, the senior for the Indians. Just underway here from Bluford. No score. Off to the left wing will go Green. Back to the top between the circles for Smith. Looking off to the right side. Throws left. Finds Green in front of the scorer's table. Lost the basketball. Regains control. We'll roll for the circle now. See what the Lady Trojans go with. Now let's see the Lady Indians offensively. It'll be Dag looking into the post. What a nice play to the basket coming from the high post to the left. And that will be a missed shot off of Esther Smith, but that'll be an opportunity at the free throw line on the foul.
We'll play off the left elbow there. That time ran by the Lady Indians to perfection. Allowed number 41, Esther Smith, to get to the rim, beat her man. Everything is going fine for Wayne City, trying to take the lead right out of the gate.
And the first free throw is good. So the Lady Indians take the lead early, 1-0 here, with 7:37 left to go in the first quarter, just underway on the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase. Smith will get another. We'll see. The Webber foul, of course, was the first. They're not putting individual fouls on the scoreboard, but both free throws are good, and it's 2-0 Lady Indians. Good start for Wayne City. Quick turnover by Webber off the inbound. Ooh, nice left elbow jumper for Emily Green. Makes it look easy, and now it's 4-0. Looks like we're going to have a time. Nope. Timeout.
Timeout. 32nd. Greg Alvis not happy after the quick inbounds turnover.
So 4-0, and I don't believe that's the way the Lady Trojans saw this one going. To give a lot of credit to the Lady Indians, come out attacking early, get the turnover, get the points off of the turnover. Now 4-0 lead with 7:31 to go.
It's been a very aggressive defense. We saw JV game. Wayne City was the aggressor, even though they lost. Wayne City, varsity-wise, is the aggressor, obviously. Coach Dag wants her team to get after the other team defensively. Already forced a turnover that led to a basket.
That's a good fourth-quarter comeback by the Lady Trojans, who trailed 19-18 after 3 in the JV game. The inbound will come far side of the bounds from Potter, looking into the front court. That's going to be intercepted by Clark. And as one team does, well, you say it best on the turnover.
A little bit of what you can do worse, we can do worse better. Webber struggling early on with the full court man-to-man defense by Wayne City.
First, Emily Potter out of the backcourt on the inbound. She'll find Kaylee Potter come up the left side. They're looking to the back door. Able to find Donahoe. Throws it back to the right wing for Emily Potter. 3 Potters on the Lady Trojans this year. Cluck gets a touch, but gets it back out. Now back to the left side. It's Courtney Cash off of the wing. Looking to dribble to stop, switches hands, goes back toward the wing with 7:10 to play in the first. Still 4-0 Wayne City. That's not going to be the way you get points. That's dribbled off of the hip and a turnover out of bounds. It'll be Wayne City basketball off of the baseline with 7:07.
3 turnovers now for Webber Township, yet to attempt at a shot. That doesn't bode well.
Green will play the one, bringing it up into the front court. Throws to Dag off of the left wing with 6:59 left to go in the first. Still 4-0 Lady Indians. Looking for Clark up top off of the bounce pass between the circles. Looking right wing for Green. Stolen away. Good interception there by Kaylee Potter. Come up the left side. Off block layup. Nope. Rebound will go to the Lady Indians. Should have numbers here if they can beat them back in transition. Dag from Green off the right block. Yes. America Dag gets 2, and it's 6-0 with 6:39 left to go in the first. That's a good play off the turnover for Wayne City. Between the circles, it's a Potter looking off the left elbow. Nice play to Emily Potter coming off the right. Now back door to Donahoe, who gets the bucket, and Webber gets their first points of the night, trailing by 4, 6-2.
Got it across the timeline, got set up in a 2-on-1, 3-on-2 situation, able to get a basket with numbers.
Zach with it off of the right arc. Near the sideline on the far side, Wayne City goes right to left. Now coming off of the right, it'll be Smith. Nice bounce pass to the paint. They find Green inside the free throw line. Turnaround jumper is good. It's 8-2. And a nice run to start the game as Green has 4.
Contested shot, still knocked it down as Wayne City clapped quickly here 2 minutes into this one.
Playing pretty well in the early going. Now a nice trap off the full court press. Thrown up ahead. It'll be Kaylee Potter across the right side. Found his seam. And we're going to have a turnover here. Looks like we're going to have an offensive foul on Webber. That'll be on Shiley Donahoe. That's the team's second.
She got down there, and then she had the screen set, and then she just kept back and pushed the defender away. And I got her like a moving foul, block foul. 5:51 to go here in the first quarter. 8-2, Wayne City on top off of the right elbow. Esther Smith looking for some help, trying to find Clark in the lane. Nice little turnaround. It's going to be too strong off the back iron. Rebound will go to Kaylee Potter, and here come the Lady Trojans. Right-hand dribble from Potter, left of the circle, into the circle now. 5:34 to go here in the first quarter. 8-2 your score. Now dribbles in the lane, but runs into a brick wall. It'll go out of bounds. 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. 8-2 your score. There we go. I was worried about you down there.
I been for myself.
Uh-huh.
I got tools. Wow. There we go. Clock looking down low. Found Potter off turnaround. Rebound is a little soft at the front iron. Went to Hunter Clark, and there's going to be a foul along the baseline. That'll be on Kaylee Potter, the sophomore. That'll be the third on Webber.
Short floor. It's going to be surround sound floor is what this is, because you have nowhere to go, nowhere to hide on this little thing. About a 70-foot long floor right now and about a 25-foot wide.
Going to play fast, we think, off of the right elbow. It is Esther Smith able to find Emily Green, the senior, looking to go baseline. Off the far block, turn around, off the glass, no good. Rebound will be controlled by Potter. That's Kaylee Potter, and up the left side, here come the Lady Trojans, trailing 8-2 with 5:01 left to go here in the first.
Take that back about 40 feet wide on that.
Coming around, it'll be Courtney Cash, one of the returning players from last year. Back to the left side as she doubles back with 4:51 to play in the first. Cluck with it up top. Looks left block. Ooh, nice speed in the lane from, I believe that was Potter to Donahoe. And this is going to go the other way. Just tipped out of bounds. Looks like it was actually more off of a thigh. And it'll be Wayne City basketball up 8-2. It's the scores in just a moment. Presented by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. With 4:40 to play in the first quarter. Wayne City, it's Emily Green with the basketball. Looking off the right block for Dax. She'll recover on the far base sideline, rather. At the attack line on the volleyball floor. They're going to look down low for Smith coming off of the right baseline. Throws it back out. That was a three, partially blocked, and it's going to be recovered by Webber on the rebound, and this will be... Did she step on the sideline, or was she bumped?
That Green will pick up her first team second.
And we'll start over. 3/4 of the length of the floor to go. Far baseline for Webber Township. This will be Emily Potter to inbound. 4:23 left to go. 8-2 Indians on top. Kaylee Potter up the left sideline. Has Esther Smith coming from behind, poked away. Recovered by Donahoe. Now back to Cash. Up at the top, it's Potter. Look at the left side for Clark. Out of bounds. Recovered by the Scribe in the far corner with 4:14 to go. It's a turnover. 8-2 Wayne City. Look at the basketball.
Too many turnovers right now. Things have got to get better and change. Scores from around. At Marion, Carterville beat Benton 59-40. At halftime, Mount Murphy leads Steelville 31-14. And JV score tonight. Webber beat Wayne City 30-23.
There you go. Wayne City with the basketball in the back court. And they're going to bail out on a foul call there.
First foul, Megan Clark, as Webber returns the favor on Wayne City. Pressures up and down the floor with man-to-man defense.
4:10 to play in the first. Length of the floor inbound. For Lady Indians, that's number 33, Vanessa Shum, and more contact in the far corner.
Loud and clear at mile marker 61 on I-57 North. Yeah.
4:10 to play in the first. 8-2 score. Wayne City on top. It's Zach with the basketball. Left-hand dribble across the timeline in front of us, which is to the right at the attack line. Going to get a nice screen up top. Trying to go to the right side. 4 minutes left to play in the first. Shum. A long two. Can't get your feet in there from that way, but a nice backdoor rebound by Esther Smith. Puts it up, no good. Gets her on rebound. Throws back out to the left wing. Now between the circles for Smith. Trying to go down low. Has Shum coming out to the right wing to get the basketball up 8-2 with 3:44 to play in the first quarter, and it's going to be stolen away. On a nice break, it's going to be Haley Potter up left side. And back within 4 of the Trojans. 8-4 with 3:34 left to go, and we're going to have a timeout. Wayne City with 3:33 left in the first. It's a full timeout.
Well, neither team very happy right now with any of the way they're handling the basketball, even though Wayne City's up 8-4. Several turnovers early on in this early stage of the year.
Yes, there are. No doubt about that. Of course, that scoreboard update a moment ago was brought to you by your State Farm agent, Scott Owens. So how do you really know your bargain insurance isn't going to cost you big if you have an accident? Talk to someone who knows. Scott Owens, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. It's 8-4. Wayne City on top. 3:33 left to go in the first quarter. Deandra Dack won the timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll see what adjustments are made. Did not look happy. Players coming off the floor.
On a veteran crew like this that have played here a few times and in this kind of environment, I think she's kind of upset as the way her team is handling the basketball. Too many turnovers. And, again, when you play on this surround sound floor where you're on top of each other, the fans are on top of you, there's not a lot of room to go, you're going to have to be able to handle bumps and grinds. You're going to have to be able to handle the quickness of the game. And if you can't do that, you're going to have trouble. And I think the visiting teams always take about a quarter and a half to get adjusted to the friendly confines here at the Pitt and Webber.
Of course, we'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game after this one. Why wait hours in other emergency rooms? Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. 3:30 to go in the first. 8-4 Wayne City with the basketball. The length of the floor inbound. Looking far side for Clark. So it's fast and got it to Clark. Now back to the top for Esther Smith with 3:22 to play in the first quarter. Caitlin Smith with it off the left wing. Looking inside for Dack. Shut off. Now trying to go corner, and we're going to have a whistle on the far side. This is going to go back with the Lady Trojans.
Well, both teams right now, 10 turnovers total, and not a very clean first quarter so far.
Of course, Kaylee Potter, left-hander with the basketball, going to come back to the right side. 3:08 to play in the first quarter. Still an 8-4 ball game as the Indians double up the Trojans. Off the right elbow, shot on the way, it's blocked from Marlowe. Good pick up by Bass. Up ahead to the right side, all alone is America Dack. Shot's going to be long. Bass the rebound, put back, no. Rebound to the right side. It's Hunter Clark this time. She'll get the points to make it a 10-4 ball game. As Hunter Clark picks up her first points tonight.
Wayne City dominating rebound-wise right now, doubling up the Lady Trojans.
As this could be a turnover up the right side. Not sure where they're looking up the right. Nobody there in front of the Wayne City bench. And with 2:41 to go, another turnover for Webber Township. Still a 10-4 Wayne City lead. Just past the top they are. We'll take care of that in just a moment. 2:41 to play in the opening quarter, 10-4. Wayne City quickly across the timeline. Esther Smith almost had a perfect seam along the baseline, but he'll cough it up in the lane. Turnover will go to Wayne City. The basketball to Webber. Kaylee Potter across the timeline, looking off to Emily Potter. Right arc, back to Kaylee. Now it's Donahoe with a long shot on the way from three-point land is no good. Back to a rebound, almost captured by Webber. And now in the lane, no fall, and a good play. That is somehow going to be a basket. On a good luck basket on the turnaround by Emily Potter, and now she'll go to the line for the N1.
Wow, that was very nice, and very nice shot there by Webber. And you got to credit the Lady Trojans that time for getting in there and getting second chances, and of course that helped them get that basket and opportunity for the conventional three-point play.
And that's a third foul on the Lady Indians. As Potter looks to make it a 10-7 game. She gets the three-point play, and it's 10-7 Wayne City up a tray with 2:14 to play here in the first quarter. Esther Smith with it across the timeline, looks to the left wing, able to find Caitlin Smith. Left-hander, trying to go up the sideline, turns inside, throws off the bass up top, looking at the right arc for Clark Smith. Trying to isolate down low. It'll be to Hunter Clark. Nice play coming out of the post. It's 12-7 as Clark has the last 4 points for the Lady Indians.
Got that jump hook down. Had it down last year. Throw out the right-hand jump hook that time.
Kaylee Potter's going to be tipped away by Smith. Zag all alone up the right side. The layup's good. It's 14-7. As out of the timeout, Wayne City did give up the N1, the three-point play, but on a nice little run here with 1:33 left. Nice little break. It's up the left side. Kaylee Potter able to feed as she was falling out of bounds. It's to the back door to Shiley Donahoe. She has 4, and it's 14-9. Good play by Webber there to make something out of nothing with
block shot. Look what I found, what that was.
As Esther Smith coming up the right side, fouled about the mid-post, and that'll send her to the line to shoot 2 with 1:14 left in the first. While she goes to the line, we'll pause for station identification. This is the showcase.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports or crank us up on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, and all of Southern Illinois, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation.
First free throw, no good. Of course, past the top of the hour. That's how the FCC knows us. I'm Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Avery Barton back at the Mount Vernon studio. As we have 1:14 left in the first quarter with the Lady Indians on top of the Lady Trojans, 14-9. Smith at the line, shooting the back into two, misses a second. That one's not going to touch iron, so it'll go with Webber. As they're trying to put something together here with 73 seconds left in the first quarter. Link at the floor inbound will come right to the bucket. That was Emily Potter on the inbound. It is up the right side with Abby Potter. That's going to be a quick foul on number 25.
Allison Ross, I have her, or Bass. That is her second, to my knowledge.
I have 4.
I have
Lady
4.
We'll see what happens.
Webber steps on the sideline, the inbounds, and like you, I have 4 as well. We'll see what's going on.
Yeah, we'll get it sorted out at some point the rest of the way with 1:11 left. Should be an inbound in front of the scores table. RV partially obstructed, but great hospitality as usual from Sam Root and Webber Township High School. We appreciate it. 1:08 left in the first. Lady Indians into the front court off of the left wing. That is Caitlin Smith looking to feed the post. It's going to be broken up by the Trojans. Now we'll have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the other way. So it'll be it'll be Webber Township basketball with 1:01 left in the first. Still 14-9 Wayne City. Get you more scores throughout. We'll also have your Lake College halftime show coming up after the second quarter. 14-9, Webber trailing with the basketball. Coming out from the left side of the paint is Cash looking to feed the post. Nice turnaround by Kaylee Potter. Lost her shot but got the rebound. Now to the right side. Good assist from Potter. She finds Donahoe at 6 first quarter points, and it's 14-11.
Donahoe improved a lot since last year.
Now just a one-possession ball game. That was a great slide and a great a great shot in the paint. 30 seconds left off the left block, and Clark on the turnaround. Great find for Wayne City, but the shot's a little long. Rebound, of course, will go to number 34, Emily Potter. She has 3 points tonight. And that is the deficit in this one with 20 seconds left of the first. Kaylee Potter across the timeline, left of the circle with 17. Looks back to the right side for Emily Potter. Dribbles into a 17-footer, no good. Gets her own rebound in the lane. Looks back to the left side, tipped away by Esther Smith, and it looks like we're going to have another jump ball. This time it'll go back with the Lady Indians, and 8.8 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Another score, Johnson City beat Woodlawn tonight, 45-23 was that final. That will do coin tournament.
Scoreboards all season long, presented by Scott Owens State Farm. Quick across the timeline, Dak coming up the left side. Left-hander's no good. Rebound will be tipped away. Clark comes up with it, throws up a shot. Backdoor rebound by Bass. Will they count it? They will. And Bass gets the basket in the closing seconds of this first quarter. And after one, the Wayne City Lady Indians 16, the Webber Lady Trojans 11. This is the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase, powered by Community First Bank.
The health of your kidneys has a big impact on your overall health, affecting everything from your blood pressure to your bones. And if you ever have a kidney problem, Dr. Kangura is here to help. Dr. Kangura trained at the Mayo Clinic and specializes in conditions ranging from kidney stones and uncontrolled high blood pressure to chronic kidney disease. Dr. Kangura sees patients at Crossroads Specialty Clinic. For an appointment, call 618-241-9071.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Back out to the WMIX Sports mobile studios on WMIX and WMIXsports.com.
And we welcome you back to the pit for the second quarter. Wayne City on top 16-11. It'll be Webber basketball to start. It's all presented by Community First Bank. Always bank in your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the One Account, featuring free checking and high-yield interest. Member FDIC. Quick whistle on the far side of the floors. We'll have a quick Wayne City foul to give them. We're at 5 now?
Yep.
Is that where we went with earlier?
That's what I went.
Oh, it's that one?
Yep.
There we go. Webber basketball, same spot, out of bounds at the timeline. Up top is Kaylee Potter. Has a wide open Donahoe left side, but Hunter Clark quick to get there. And now pass with the rebound. Dag up the left side, quickly ahead, and that is going to be Hunter Clark on the turnaround. Lost a shot of his block, tipped a rebound to Bass. Fights for it in the lane and throws to the outside. Wayne City will reset. It's Green right of the circle. 7:35 to play in the first half. Right elbow. There's Dag looking to the left side. Has to pivot around, looking for some help. Dribbles out of the double team and throws off to the right side for Green. Jump shot's no good off the right. Good rebound by Bass. Fighting for position. Throws up off the right block. No good. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it'll go with Webber Township. But the Trojans get a break.
Yeah, they were struggling because they could not get a rebound, and luckily they're able to get a break. Emily Potter with the length of the floor inbound, gives it to Kaylee. Comes up the left side, steps out of bounds, no travel. There was going to be a turnover there for sure. Looks like Greg Albus wants a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout with 7:17 to go here in the first half. We'll tell you about Rolly Excavating and concrete finishing. I'm sure, surely you've seen Rolly Excavating and cement finishing trucks on Highway 15. Rolly's has the trucks and equipment to deliver your topsoil hand-filled dirt. Call Luke today at 237-0552 for a list of services. That's Rolly Excavating, one of our great showcase sponsors. 16-11 here at the pit in the first half with 7:17 to go. Danny Czerwinski alongside. I'm Chris Hugo with Avery Barton back at our Mount Vernon studio. And this one's been close throughout. Wayne City's tried to pull away, but they're not far behind, are the Lady Trojans? No, not far behind, but again, it's a turnover fest, and obviously you can tell early on in the season that both teams just haven't got that rust off of the long layoff between seasons yet.
So it'll be Dak to inbound, front court, far side out of bounds. Comes out, it'll be Green off of the arc, looking to dribble inside, has Bass open at the back door, takes the shot from the right, rebound to go to Kaylee Potter. It was 17 to go in the half. Here comes Webber. Cash off the left, shot blocked by Clark out of bounds. They remain with Webber Township, and again, 7:07 to play in the first half.
Good defense. Wayne City able to get back. Of course, on this board, you can't get back. Something's wrong.
No doubt about that. Shot from the left side, no good. Rebound by Hunter Clark. Up the left side will be Emily Green. 7 minutes to play in the first half. Dag all alone. Post-up jumper, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It stays with the Lady Indians. And it'll be off a white-blue jersey.
Coach Dag not happy with that. Got to use that big square glass thing up there that holds that orange rim in order to get that layup to drop.
Inbound will come from Emily Green underneath the Wayne City basket. They'll clear out space. Left block. Jumper's no good. A little soft from Clark. Rebound. Dono. Cash up the right side. Over the timeline with 6:49 to play. It's going to be picked away by Green. Turnover layup. Yep. Up the left side. Good play by Emily Green. She has 6, and it's 18-11.
That's her game. She pressures and gets turnovers and does a good job out front on the point.
So it'll be Cash up the right side. Looking off block. Going to be triple teamed, and that's going to be picked away by Caitlin Smith. Calls a jump ball, as it probably should have been, and that'll go with, I believe, or remains with Wayne City.
I was just curious because the referee blew the whistle, turned around and looked, thought it was Wayne City ball and called a jump ball. I don't think he wanted to call a walk or a foul. Kind of bailed himself out there.
That works sometimes.
But it's usually not that obvious.
No. Up the left side comes Green. Length of the floor inbound. Just outside the post. Dishes off to the free throw line. Clark shot blocked. And it is rebounded, of course, by Kaylee Potter. Looking up ahead for Dono. Kicks back out. Emily Potter 3 on the way. It's going to be off the mark. And we're going to have a foul on the three-point shot. It's the line to shoot 3, and I think everybody's mystified by that.
There's a lot of mystery on that one. And I think Coach Dag's going to say, if you're going to let that go or call that, you're going to have to call a lot of other stuff going on instead of that ticky-tack stuff.
6:19 to play in the first half. It's 18-11 and to the line to shoot 3. It'll be Emily Potter. She's one of one from the line tonight. The crowd goes silent. Now they cheer through the hollers. That'll be the first points of the quarter. Now 18-12, but still has 2 at the line.
Felt like Library broke out here.
You kind of wonder sometimes. Cheerleaders here tonight for both teams, getting some prep work in for the Christopher Thanksgiving tournament next week. Second one's good from Potter. Hard to believe it's almost Thanksgiving.
Week from the day, you're done eating on the third football game of the night, getting ready for the Great Lasting Shootout at this point.
And the third one's no good. It's a 2-3 that time. Rebound to Hunter Clark. Green will come up the left side across the timeline. Dribbles into a foul. Woo. Hello. That was a quick play. Potter will pick up that foul for Webber.
That was I'm going to earn my points for the foul. Abby Potter picks up her first. I have 6 for Webber, 6 for Wayne City as well. 6 weeks from the night, Christmas, I believe.
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
6 weeks from last night, I believe. Some of your holiday tournaments will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday.
Yeah.
So some will just be 2 days.
Yeah.
6:14 to play in the half. Let's see. Free throws no good by Green. First back up top off of the rebound. It'll be Carrie Campbell with the basketball. Gives it back to Green at the circle with a right-hand dribble and 6:04 to play in the second quarter. 18-13 is the Wayne City lead. Jack with it off of the right wing. Dribbles past the screen, looking to go in the corner. Now throws it back to the right sideline for Green. To the top for Gammon. Backs up to the circle. 18-13 score. Indians up 5. Jack with it off the left side, looking to dribble in. Trying to find Bass back door. It's going to be picked off. Left-hand dribble by Potter. Links the floor. Gets to the block. Layup's good.
Nice job by Kaylee Potter to get out on the break and get that layup. But Wayne City had it. You got to get the pass quicker than what they've been doing it.
Green off the inbound, high off of the backboard. Rebound will go to Donahoe, who has a quiet 6 points tonight. It's a 3-point game up the left side. That is Abby Potter with the basketball. Fighting for it over the Potters in the far corner. It'll be Kaylee coming around from the left side. Stepped out of bounds. Turnover Webber. It'll be Wayne City basketball. Up 18-15 with 5:22 to go in the half.
No magic that time on this little floor. You got to be aware of the baselines and the sidelines. They're right on top of you here in this little gym. Built in 1941.
One of the newer gyms in the county by comparison. 5:20 to play in the half. 18-15 to score. Clark all alone. High post, it's good, and a good jumper by Hunter Clark makes it 20-15 Wayne City. She has 6.
Up and down. Wayne City having no problems here. Webber struggling, now turned the ball over.
Great play by Dag off the far side and a late travel call. She'd already got up and started dribbling before the travel call came in. And
were they saying that the pass, there's not going to... What's going on? I thought because Dag was down on the floor and she dribbled and got up, which is legal, and I just wonder, with that being the case, why that was a walk.
You and me both wondering. As Wayne City will steal it away in a football game. Back off the right block. Nice play by Emily Green to make it 22-15.
She's got 8.
She's going to be a leader for this team, no doubt. Up the right side, that is Dono. Looking to throw up top. It'll be Kaylee Potter, rather. Shot launched from the left from Katie Marlowe. It's no good. Rebound can be tipped back out left elbow. No good from Marlowe. Recovered. Nope, not in the far corner by Wayne City.
Well, this, as we've been told to quit discussing how many days are left in the holidays, you throw everything out in this kind of environment because nothing will work on any other floor.
As it's going to be a running jumper in the lane. Split right down the middle for Kaylee Potter. Rebound will be tipped to Bass. Throwing up. There's Hunter Clark all alone off the right block and good. What a nice jumper for Hunter Clark. She increases her game total to 8, and it's 24-15.
Webber needs a basket, and they don't want to run. Now they turn it over again.
This will be recovered by Bass in the corner near the timeline in front of the scores table. We're going to have some contact just outside the paint on the right side. 4:14 to play in the first half. Of course, we remind you, why wait hours in other emergency rooms? Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival.
101, there we go.
We were set up and treated well within 30 minutes of our arrival here at the pit tonight.
Oh, like coming to Blueford, like coming to different places.
Two of our more hospitable visits, Wayne City and Webber.
Yeah, we'll go to Wayne City on the 9th of December for girls basketball. Of course, be there for Connie Allen.
Getting some of those in as it's 24-15. Free throw no good, of course, from Clark. Rebound to Webber with 4:09 left to go in the first half.
Those pairings will be released on Monday after Thanksgiving.
Yep. And then we can plan our coverage. That's what we like about it. We always get it back very quickly. Appreciate TR and the staff over there at Wayne City as the ball fumbled around the paint. In the Webber zone, it'll be recovered by Wayne City up ahead. Nice tip up to Clark. Ooh, right down the middle of the paint. She's fouled from behind. That foul will be against Donahoe. And that's going to send Hunter Clark to the line to shoot 2.
Webber's getting into a little bit of foul trouble here as we end this first half. Potter has 2, Donahoe 2, Emily Potter 2. So it's not a deal where they can waste a lot of people.
See what Clark does at the line. She missed her last opportunity. 3:46 left to go in the half as she will miss the first. Your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations with friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Clark has another at the line with 3:46 to go in the half, up 9. Looking to make it 10. Nope, it'll be off the back iron. Rebound to Donahoe. Tipped out of bounds. That'll be off Donahoe. It'll go back to Wayne City on another turnover. They will afford that at this point, down 9. Indians looking to get his double-digit screen on the inbound. Backdoor play to Clark is good. It hit the iron kind on that one as it rolled over. Clark has 10 now, and it's 26-15.
Screen the screener. Webber already burned 2 timeouts, one in each of his quarters. Have only 3 left, and they're electing not to go with one here.
It'll be Potter across the timeline. That's Emily. Looking for a screen off the right. Not going to get it. Kaylee Potter shakes the defender and going to throw across the court to Cash. Inside the arc, a long 2 coming. There it is.
She is money from mid-range. Cuts tonight, a much-needed basket for Webber.
Might stop the bleeding a little bit with 3:13 left. Now a 3 on the way from Green is going to be short. Rebound tip to the top, and it'll be picked up by Gammon. Now Green with it. Right side of the circle, 3:05 left. Trying to dribble into a running layup or something.
Ideas of a jump shot, but then when she got fouled, she just kept going with the shot to make sure she got the 2 free throws, much like you see in the Professional Association on TV tonight.
Did not come to fruition, and now there's a line to shoot 2 on the 9th team foul from Webber. It'll be Emily Green. First one's no good. Wayne City struggling with their free throws at this point. Saturday Sports Show comes your way each and every week on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com after the 8 o'clock news. We have much of our lineup set for this week.
I thought I heard a Bigfoot call across the way.
I think I did too.
I think it was a whoop.
9-point ball game, 26-17. Wayne City on top. Webber trying to avoid the turnover here across the pressure at the timeline. And now an unforced error out of bounds. It was dribbled out of bounds by the Lady Trojans.
It's an even 20 for the Trojans as Wayne City wants a full timeout.
They're going to work on some things here. Full timeout, 2:52 left to go in the half. 26-17 your score. Say the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square, oddly enough. Check out the truck heavyweight champion of the past few decades. It's the Ford F-150. Always in stock and always ready to be driven off the lot at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway. In Mount Vernon, you can view their complete inventory online at FordSquare.com. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. In the middle of the timeout at the pit, Webber Township High School. Full timeout called by the Air Dag of the Wayne City Lady Indians, whose team leads 26-17. Webber needs the basket in the worst possible way to get it back within single digits, and then a turnover for their 20th, and we see a timeout for Wayne City to set something up and maybe try to run a dagger play here to get that lead up.
Try to get some calmness here in the storm that is this game right now. Back and forth, not a lot going on. Webber has 17 points but 20 turnovers here so far in the first half. One final just came in. Murfreesboro defeated Steelville 60-26 at the tip-off Classic in DuPont.
Scott Owen, State Farm Insurance agent, brings you that scoreboard update. Speaking of scoreboards, we'll have one later tonight at WMIXSports.com. We'll do our best to bring you a complete recap of tonight's tournament action as well as non-conference games or even some conference games around the area tonight. Blink before inbound into the timeout. Good recovery by Bass in the far corner. Back to Dax. Near the baseline, almost lost it with 2:46 to play in the half. 26-17 your score. And it's across the timeline. Now to Hatch, looking into the far corner. Bass back door to be tipped out of bounds by Webber. Good play by Dono. Broke up at the back door. And now a chance for Wayne City to re-inbound.
One thing about it is, even with the press, it's hard to get a 10-second call here.
Off the right block. Good play into Bass. She'll pick up 2 more. She has 4, and it's 28-17, 11-point ball game. Here in the first half at the pit. Kaylee Potter with it up top, looking to bounce the pass inside. Corralled by Dono, turns around and tries to throw it out of the paint. It's going to be a turnover here on a walk. So with 2:19 to play, a good opportunity for the Lady Indians to build this 11-point lead.
A little warm here. Yeah, hasn't quite chilled off like it's going to over the weekend. A little steamy.
Gravel, didn't call it. Mazer has a little more slippage on the floor. Left corner, that'll be Emily Green. Almost a turnover in the back court. Had it been called, it would have been a turnover. Left wing, Dag, got it from Green. A little bit of give and go. Gets it back in the lane, throws up and count it. That'll be good, at least it should be. And Emily Green picks up the 2 and the and 1. It needs to make a free throw here. It's 30-17 with 2 minutes to play in the second.
That was on Kaylee Potter. I have her for 3, 10 on Webber in the first half. Wayne City starting to use some of their height, getting down the floor, getting around the rim. The guard's tall, and, of course, post player's tall. Hurting Webber in this game.
That helps. Free throw no good. Rebound to Donahoe. Kaylee Potter will bring it across the timeline. 1:55 left in the first half. 13-point game of Baker's dozen. It's 30-17. Off the left block. Nice play by Kaylee Potter. Left it long, and the rebound will go to Gammon. Far corner of the floor in the backcourt with 1:43 to go in the first half. Green wants the basketball, and they've got to be a little bit more careful with their passes to the backcourt. Coming up the right side, it's Green. There's going to be some contact here. And Emily Green will go to the line to shoot two. And if you're Webber Township, recognizing the free throw percentage of Wayne City tonight, you're probably better off going ahead and fouling.
Better off. That's well over the limit. That's the third foul I have on Potter. She joins Kaylee Potter with 3. So you got Emily Potter with 3 fouls, Kaylee Potter with 3 fouls, and Shiley Donahoe with 2. So Webber definitely getting into some foul trouble here in this first half.
Give us a follow on Twitter. We're at WMIX Sports, or you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. First free throw is good for Green. Make it 31-17. See if she can make the back end with 1:36 left to go in the quarter and the half. Second one's good. Making a 15-point game. It'll be Kaylee Potter on the inbound. Wayne City with the full court press, and this one actually went out of bounds. Delayed call for the icing, and we'll go back the other way.
Yeah. Face-off will take place in the Wayne City zone.
The subs come into the ball game as we'll see Kaylee Pierce and Abby Potter will check back in, as the other pair of Potters will check out. 1:34 to play in the first half. 32-17 your score. Wayne City on top. Inbound in the front court, far sideline, recovered by Clark. Esther Smith with it between the circles now. It'll be Miss Green. She's played well tonight. Let's see. Nope, not an 18-footer. Instead of pass inside the pass. Miss with the backdoor rebound. And subsequent putback is good from Hunter Clark. Who else? As I believe she has 12 tonight. It's 34-17.
And what was called here?
I was watching.
I'm looking, wondering. Okay.
Foul on Emily Green.
There has been way more go on tonight than that nickel dimer. You got to call it early, got to call it often.
Got to make a play on the ball.
Yeah.
With 1:18 to go in the first half, 34-17 the score. Lady Indians doubling up the Lady Trojans here at the pit. The line, it'll be, looks like this is Abby Potter this time. Makes the first with a 1-and-1.
And if Webber's going to come back in this one, they got to cut this deficit down a little bit before half and make these free throws when that clock is stopped.
See what they can do. 1:18 left to play in the first half. We'll have your Red Lake College halftime show coming up after a break. Second one, no good. They'll fight for the rebound. Donahoe wins the battle. Back to the free throw line. Jumper on the way. No good from Potter. Tipped out of bounds. It should, along with Webber Township.
Huh?
All right.
Webber player down. They're going to have to go attend to her. Katie Marlowe on the floor. Now she's up. Tweaked her ankle a little bit.
She will whip off the floor with some assistance. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. City First Bank is at home in Dixon of Woodlawn and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. We'll wipe up the flickery, and we'll get back to play with 1:12 left in the first half. Still 34-18. Lady Indians on top of the Lady Trojans. It'll be a Webber inbound. Right to the bucket underneath. They're going to look up top for Clark. Nice interception there by Bass. It'll be tipped over. Wayne City wanted the over and back call. Off the left side, Potter back to the top. 3 on the way from Pierce is no good off the front iron. They'll fight for the rebound. Hunter Clark wins the battle with less than a minute to play in the first half. 34-18 Lady Indians. Across the timeline, right of the circle, that is Esther Smith. Looks to the left wing, has Gammon. Now looking inside, nothing there. Puts the ball back to the floor and play into dribble once, then dribble twice, which would be a double dribble. I didn't see the initial dribble.
I didn't see a double dribble there at all.
Of course, lively planning may do that to me sometimes.
Overcall.
There you go, 44 seconds left. Lady Trojans with the basketball into the front court. Again, going left to right here in the first half. That is Abby Potter with the basketball. Looking up the right side for Pierce. Back to Potter. At the circle, dribbles to the top. Now throws left wing. It'll be Courtney Cash coming around with 30 seconds left. Down 16. It's 34-18. Pierce with it up top. Off to the right she goes. Near the corner at the baseline. Trying to switch hands. Now having some trouble with the defense. And what are we going to have? We're going to have a travel.
There's a 23rd turnover on Webber in the first half.
Greg Alvis will deliver some instruction on that. And here come the Lady Indians up 16, 34-18 with 15 seconds left in the first half. Off the left wing, it's Dag looking inside. Nice play to Esther Smith. It's long, but it's a foul, and Smith goes to the line to shoot two.
Right now, Wayne City going to the line to get those shots. But the thing about it is, I mentioned already and mentioned again, Webber is going to have some major foul issues come the second half.
That they are. And Smith only 2 points tonight are at the line. Let's see if she can add to it here with 10.1. The off the back iron and no good. Red Lake College can save you thousands on your college education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. We'll have your Red Lake College halftime show coming up here in just a moment. Second free throw. A little bit of arch into it is no good. It'll hobble out of bounds. It'll be Webber basketball with 8.2 seconds left in the first half. Still 34-18. This will be Kaylee Pierce with the inbound with 7 seconds. Oops, stop in the backcourt. It's Potter trying to get it across the timeline. Good pressure by Wayne City with 2. And they're going to have a reach foul on the Lady Indians. Wow. To the line for the 1-and-1. We'll go Abby Potter.
First problem, there was a walk miss. Second problem, there wasn't a count started until she picked up the ball in the backcourt. So it wasn't, Webber caught a big break there that time. With 1.1 seconds left to the line, we'll go Abby Potter for the 1-and-1. She made 1 of 2 last time. Trying to cut into the deficit with 1.1 seconds left. First one's good. So she'll get another. Makes the front end of the bonus again, or the 1 bonus, I should say. Yeah. Confusion settled now at the scores table.
Ran rampant, now it's fixed. Won't be much of a chance for an inbound. Or I should say a shot off of an inbound. As the second free throw is good. So here will come the inbound. 1.1 seconds left. But short floor, Dag, the three-quarter court is no good. So we've reached the end of the first half. It's the Wayne City Lady Indians 34, the Webber Lady Trojans 20. We'll take a break, come back to the Red Lake College halftime show. This is the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase powered by Community First Bank.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Dress your home for the holidays at Newell Furniture in Woodlawn with store-wide savings on all of your favorite furniture. Look over their large selection of lazy boy recliners, Flexsteel sofas, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, the new Baladine collection, and bedroom and dining room sets. Plus, right now, you can save 15 to 20% off all accessories and everything at the general store. Check out their Christmas decor, trees, and holiday trims. Newell's, decking your halls, walls, and more.
I couldn't resist. Last month's Ram Truck Month was so successful, I have decided to extend the only true truck month. Hi, Roy Schmidt Ram dealer at King City Chrysler, Mount Vernon. You remember me telling you that the deals couldn't get any better, and it can't. That's why I'm glad to extend the opportunity for 0% financing for 72 months, plus $2,000 cash back on new 2013 Ram Quad Cabs and Crew Cabs with the Bighorn, Express, or Outdoorsman packages. 2014s are arriving daily, and we are ready to deal to help close out the 2013 model year. Take advantage of these amazing incentives. Come see one of our sales associates at King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or shop us online at kingcitychrysler.com. Find us on Facebook, and don't forget our new Express Lane fast oil changes and more for service without an appointment.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today. Backaches, bad hips, rickety knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Red Lake College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting in the water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321 extension 1207 or visit rlc.edu.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Red Lake College Halftime Show starts now.
And we welcome you back to the pit on the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase tonight. The Wayne City Lady Indians have a 34-20 lead over the Lady Trojans of Webber Township at the half. And, of course, Red Lake College powers your halftime show where they offer over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. See which is right for you with full descriptions at rlc.edu and apply online while you're there. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have your halftime scoring and stats here on the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase. This is the Showcase from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crown View in Mount Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depend on your hometown professionals.
Pekin Insurance.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Showcase on WMIX.
Facebook and Twitter, no doubt about that. Give us a follow on the Twitterverse at WMIX Sports. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo on your Red Lake College halftime show. Here at the pit, Webber Township trails Wayne City 34-20 in girls basketball. Of course, as promised, we promised you some scoring and stats here after the break. We'll get to your scoring and stats to tell the tale of how this became a 34-20 Wayne City lead.
Webber shot 7 of 21 from two-point range in the first half. Didn't hit a three out of 2 attempts. They go 7 of 23 in the first half for 30%. Wayne City 15 of 33 from two-point range in the first half, 45%. They didn't hit either three-pointer, so the Lady Indians go 15 of 35 from the field in the first half, 43%. Free throw shooting not very good. Webber was 75%, 6 out of 8. Wayne City was 4 of 16 for 25%. Rebounding went to Webber, 25-20. They caught back up with Wayne City in that second quarter. Turnovers, though, Webber Township had 22. Wayne City has 6. Lady Indians had 2 players in double figures in the first half. Emily Green and Hunter Clark both with 12 points apiece. America Dagg and Allison Bass had 4, and Esther Smith had 2. Webber Township had 5 players score in the first half. Shiley Donahoe led the way with 6. Emily Potter 5, Kaylee Potter 4, Abby Potter 3, and Courtney Cash 2 for a halftime score of Wayne City 34, Webber Township 20. Of course, about 4 minutes left in your halftime break. 34-20 is your score, as DC just said, with Wayne City on top. Here on your Red Lake College halftime show. Play more fast is coming. We need to get you a scoreboard update. That'll be brought to you by Scott Owens. But remind you, the Showcase is powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Always bank in your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the One Account, featuring free checking and high-yield interest. Member FDIC. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo, of course. Avery Barton back at the Mount Vernon studio. Says we sound great, and that's all that matters. We do our best to bring you each and every game. We need to take a break. When we come back, we'll get you a scoreboard update. We'll get you set for the second half of action here from Webber Township High School. This is the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase presented by Community First Bank.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625 3523.
Dig in with full contact coal miner training at Red Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters, and check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mining. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
Are the features with your free checking account disappearing? Hi, this is Nina Reitnauer, Relationship Banker with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. A free checking account from People's National Bank includes unlimited check writing, no minimum balance requirements, online banking, bill pay, a Visa check card, and only takes $100 to open. Stop by People's National Bank and get the free checking account you deserve.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
A digestive problem can affect every area of your life. But now there's a specialist right here in town who focuses on digestive health. Mayo Clinic trained Dr. Tegpaul Atwal has opened the only gastroenterology clinic in Mount Vernon. Dr. Atwal treats acid reflux, gallbladder problems, inflammatory bowel disease, ulcers, and more. For your appointment with Dr. Atwal at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 618-241-9071.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
WMIX FM, WMIXSports.com. Glad to have you with us from the pit on the campus of Webber Township High School. Here at the half, it's 34-20, Wayne City on top. We'll take a look at the scores from around the area.
Of course, that's the DuQuoin Tip-Off Classic. It was Johnson City over Woodlawn, 45-23. Murfreesboro beat Steelville, 60-26. At the Marion Tournament, Carterville beat Benton, 59-40. And in the JV game here tonight, Webber Township beat Wayne City, 30-23.
Scores and more presented by Scott Owens, your State Farm agent. Auto assurance is complex. State Farm agent Scott Owens makes it simple with friendly advice when you need it, helping you choose the right level of protection and get all the discounts you should. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. Second half action, of course, is we're about there. Webber trailing 34-20 right now, down a pair of touchdowns. What do they need to do to get back in there?
Well, Webber's got to cut down turnovers, number one. If you get that taken care of, as Flora tonight beat Fairfield, I believe is what it was. Came in quickly. I'll go through that. But Webber's got to cut down on turnovers, number one. Number two, they got to get a little more aggressive. And number three, they got to cut back on fouls. They're in foul trouble now with several of their starters and key reserves. Can't be handling, hacking, and pulling on people's jerseys in the second half. You're Wayne City. You got to keep the ball in the hot hands of Emily Green and Hunter Clark. They got 12 apiece, doing well, getting lots of rebounds and points. Got to keep letting them play. Maybe run a two-person game out there with a little NBA on the side. Let them work some magic, maybe some pick and roll or some give and go there in the post. They will switch sides and go at it again for the second half. 34-20. Wayne City on top. Should be Webber basketball to start. Should be. Yeah. You're tired of big corporate banking. You have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dixon, Mount Vernon, and Woodlawn. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Webber FDIC. It'll be cashed inbound to the backcourt. This is Emily Potter. Left-hand dribble across the timeline to the left arc. Clock yet to start here in the third quarter. 34-20 your score. At the circle, it's Potter. There we go. 7:59 to go now. Up top, Potter back to the circle for Cash. Wayne City in man, looking to come left side as Webber. Cash has to pick up the dribble, pivots around, able to find a Potter between the circles with 7:46 left in the third quarter. Up the left side, Kaylee Potter got to the baseline, fouled, and that'll be the first foul of the half. It's on the way to the Lydia. And it was, and that was a good play for Webber to start the half, try to get something going. Of course, as I mentioned, Flora beat Fairfield tonight 54-39.
Pretty big win for the Wolf Gals. 34-20, make it 34-21. Kaylee Potter makes the first. She has 5 on the night, and it's 34-21 now. Looking to make it 22 and get within 12. She can knock down the back end. It is on the way, and it bounces off the back iron. Rebound, Emily Green near the free throw line. Could be a foul. Look at Travis. There you go. And there you go. There's your vocal displeasure with 7:39 to play in the third quarter. 13-point game for the Baker's Dozens. Inbound will come from Emily Potter on the baseline to the left of the basket. Help those spot Potters and go with Kaylee. Quick inbound to Clock. She's looking. Wayne City got away with the foul. That's going to be a quick put back. off the offensive rebound, and now we get a law of verticality violation, as that will send it the other way.
No. It's interesting here tonight, that's for sure. Is all kinds. First foul, Webber. Interesting time. We'll play on.
Play on indeed, and we will look for a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Esther Smith with it off on the left side. 7:25 to go in the third. Green with it left of the circle. Right wing for Dag. Looking inside Clark. Nope. Settles for Green up top. Back to the left elbow. Nice move by Smith. Rainbow shot no good. The rebound would trickle away to the left side. Green fights forward for Wayne City. Controls the basketball. Trying to reverse underneath. Shot blocked out of bounds. Will be Wayne City basketball.
Nice play by Webber defensively to trail the play and get the block shot.
Of course, why wait hours in other emergency rooms? Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Nice inbound underneath the basket. It went to the right arc. Smith trying to lean in. Shot swatted away. Recovered by Hunter Clark. Iron knock time that time. Going to roll over the front. Clark fights for her own rebound. Puts the shot up. No good. It's tipped away, and this will be a travel. It's a rebound arrested with Emily Potter, but she rolled on the ground. It'll go back with Plain City. They will clear up the mix-up here as to which way the ball's going.
Yeah.
Green will inbound, left up the Wayne City basket. Out of a box set, they're looking backside. That's going to be to Clark. Now left wing. Here comes Esther Smith trying to feed the post inside. Tipped away by Green. It'll be a Webber foul. I'm guessing this is going to be against Clark, and this will be the team's second.
Yeah, that's her second also.
Rebound underneath the basket. Up top now, it's Dag with it. Left arc. It's going to go to Green. Trying to feed Clark. Turnaround jumper on the way is no good. It was short. Rebound will go with Webber. That was Donahoe. Clark with it now to Cash. Cash with the right-hand dribble. Maybe. Yep, we're walking across the timeline. 6:36 to go in the third. 34-21 ball game. We're back at it tomorrow night as the SVW Lady Devils will travel to Sparta for the tournament. They'll take on the host, Lady Bulldogs. 7:15, your pregame. 7:30, your tip right here tomorrow night. Left side, that is Donahoe outside the paint, looking left block. Ooh, lean in maybe, and there it goes.
Yep.
A travel on Webber.
Picked up the pivot foot first before the foul occurred on the shot.
WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. Check out the all-new 2014 Ford Fusion at Ford Square in Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway, FordSquare.com. We'll look at them online. Coming out of the left corner, Shum was looking to the post for Clark. A reach in there, I believe, on Bluford, and that is going to be a foul on number 33, Donahoe.
Third. Yeah. That's a problem for Webber right now. Foul trouble's racking up.
She had a quiet 6 in the first half because she was loud in the first quarter, then silenced in the second. Long shot, 18-footer on the way, left side, no good. Tipped out of bounds. On the rebound by Webber, and it'll be Wayne City basketball. As Lady Indians will have it. With 5:58 left to go in the third. Up 13. It's 34-21. Nice inbound by Green. Shum, a quick shot. Rush the shot, but it's good. Nice baseline floater, and it's going to be 36-21. As Wayne City will steal the inbound. Clark's going to lean in for a shot. Hope she's okay. It looked like she might have hit her head on the floor as she came down, so we'll hope she says she's fine. Doesn't want to be touched. She's tough.
There's her Dag says,
you can't take any chances with the noggin.
No.
Appreciate the toughness.
Yeah. She's going to line and shoot, too, as that foul's on Webber.
Not sure at what point the contact was made. We definitely heard the thud. It's 36-21 right now. Smith looking to change that from the line with 5:48 left. Her first one is off to the left. No good. Rowley Excavating and Concrete Finishing, of course. One of our great showcase sponsors. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing can provide land clearing, grading, and other excavating services, such as creating that dream pond behind your home. Call Luke today for prices and a list of services. Call 237-0552.
Now, Wayne City pressuring now, trying to put an end to this one in this third quarter.
Made 1 of 2 on the free throws, up 16, and that is going to be a travel. Picked up the pivot, launched forward, and it's going to be another turnover for Webber with 5:42 to play in the third. Wayne City looking to add to the 16-point lead. Across the timeline is Green. The side out of bounds for the scores table. Shum looking for another 18-footer. This time no good. Off the back iron. Tipped out of bounds by Webber. It'll be Lady Indian basketball to the right of their own basket.
Seems that Webber's losing their wheels a little bit, little legs. Can't get in there and rebound.
So it'll be Green on the trigger, and this one's going to be intercepted by Emily Potter. Recovered. It'll be Cash looking across the timeline, left side with a left-hand dribble. Switches back to the right as she heads to the circle. Now doubles back left. Finds Abby Potter, left wing with 5:20 to play in the third. Left corner, this is going to be Donahoe. Back to Abby Potter, left wing, dribbles to the free throw line. Looks for Cash, right wing. Now near the right corner, clock on the dribble. She's going to be stopped by Shum. Shum almost forced the turnover. This is going to be a foul.
Touch foul, but that's the way they're calling it this year.
Left. Ooh. That'll be a turnover off the right baseline. 5:05 to play in the third quarter. It's 37-21. There will be some substitutions. We'll have a scoreboard later tonight on WMIXSports.com. You can also find archives of previous broadcasts, video highlights, and more. All at WMIXSports.com. Shum with it off the left side, trying to come out of the corner. Left wing now to Esther Smith. Back to the right wing or nearby it for Green. Trying to bounce pass and slide pass in the lane. It'll be tipped away. Shum recovers in the corner. Here on the near side. Has a pass to DeWay intended for Smith, covered by Webber. They'll force the turnover. It's going to be Cash, but the numbers should even up here relatively quickly on the short floor. Potter with it up top. Looks to Emily Potter now. Steps inside the arc. Throws off of the left block, and now they'll reset up top with Abby Potter. Cash with it off of the right arc, and that is going to be a timeout called by Greg Allen. 4:29 to go in the third.
Down by 16. He needs every possession vital from here on out. He understands that, calls the timeout, try to set something up here at 30 seconds.
Man, oh man. We'll keep you up to date with scores. Don't forget, not only on the web, but on Twitter as well. Follow us at WMIX Sports. And we're 10 minutes shy of the top of the 9 o'clock hour. 4:29 to play in the third quarter here. Here is the pit at Webber Township High School where the Lady Trojans trail the Wayne City Lady Indians 37-21. What a game at the pit thus far.
And we enjoy it the way it is coming over here and what had happened and what this rivalry.
Nice inter-county rivalry between these two teams. For years and years and years, years beyond this in the same conference. Far side of the bounds in the front court will be the Trojans. Again, they go right to left. Here in the second half, at 4:29 to go in the third. Abby Potter will have the inbound. It will be to Emily Potter just beyond the attack line. Quick foul on Esther Smith. And that'll be the third on the Lady Indians.
Okay.
So it'll be Potter again on the inbound. This time it will be tipped out of bounds again. Looking to go in the far corner. It will be last touched by Wayne City, and it will be Webber basketball. They will inbound for a third time. As the clock seems to be stuck on 4:24. They don't get it in this time, and the clock will tick off. 4:23 to go. This will be a turnover. Tipped out of bounds by Webber. It will be Shum to inbound. Link for the Lady Indians. Across the timeline, it'll be Emily Green. Looking off right side, throws left for Esther Smith. Back to the top for Green. There's Emily Potter. Spot left side. Smith in trouble. Recovers the basketball. Catch there to guard. Adds Buck off the double team. Smith will go back to the left wing. It'll be Emily Green. 4:05 to play in the third. Green launches the free throw line jumper. No good. Rebound will be held by Donahoe. And up ahead will come Abby Potter. But will be back to Abby. Almost picked away by Esther Smith. Will remain to flip the Township underneath the basket. There we go. 37-21 to score. Webber will inbound to the left of the bucket. Looking for a pass off the right wing. Good pass. Block finds Cash. She'll come around with the left-hand dribble. Looking back to the right side. Bump foul by Kate Smith. And there you go. Wayne City picks up their fourth.
Bumpy. See
what happens here out of the inbound. Webber's had some issues on the far side of the bounds. Looks in, right at the circle, finds Cash. She'll veer off the left side. Nice bounce pass to Donahoe. She's shut off. This will bounce off the foot up top for Webber. Now, bodies are going to fly everywhere. It's finally picked up by Esther Smith. She'll have 2-on-1. Numbers catching up. Left side, Green has it partially blocked. Puts up her own rebound. No good. Rebound underneath. Fought for it. Won by Club. So here come the Lady Trojans. 3:30 to play in the third quarter. It's 37-21. Wayne City on top. Looking to go 2-0 on the season if they can hang on here. Webber trying to even their record at 1-1. Block will dribble in off glass and good. That'll be the first points in a while for Webber Township. First field goal of the half. 3:11 to play in the third quarter. Left corner Shum from the underneath. Clark turnaround. Jake Thomas foul.
That's ball inside. That's going to be Wayne City's bread and butter this year. And Webber, that first basket, gets to within 14 and then has to do that there.
Saturday Sports Show each and every week, 8:08 until 10 o'clock on AM 940, WMIXSports.com. This week we'll talk about for the Rams head basketball coach Scott Gamper, Lady Rams head coach Jeff Lonan, as well as a bevy of other guests. As we talk high school basketball on Saturday morning, first free throw from Clark is good, makes it lead 15. Second one, not so kind. So it's stuck, 38-23. 3 minutes to play in the third quarter, and the rebound like goes around. Webber is trying to run up the floor and tipped out of bounds by Wayne City. 3 minutes left to play here in the third. It was in the very, very far corner kick, if you will. As it'll be Potter across the timeline. That was Emily. Back off the Cash off the right arc, trying to dribble inside, shut off by Smith. Now Esther Smith comes from behind the back tap, and it'll be out of bounds off of Wayne City.
This little floor, this little gym, nowhere to go for anybody. You can have some contact. Man, there was a spot there. Woo.
2:50 left to go here in the third quarter. 15-point game, 38-23. Fluck with it off the right baseline. Lefty net. Jumper's on the way. It's no good from Potter. Rebound will go to Vanessa Shump. With 2:40 to play in the third quarter, Esther Smith the basketball. She'll run it across the timeline, right at the circle. Tries to blow past defense, gets to the baseline. Bounce pass to Clark up top. Looking for Shump left side. 18-footer is going to plink over the iron. No good. Rebound put back up by Smith. Missed the shot. Backdoor rebound. Subsequent 2 points. Third to Hunter Clark. It's 40-23. Third quarter act from the pit with 2:15 left. The Potter trio for Webber Township. This is Abby. She dribbles around on the curl. And she's fouled on the way to the right side.
You can see it. A little reach in there that time by Vanessa Shum. Got caught with her hand and PJR reached down.
2:07 left in the third quarter to the line. For Webber Township will be Abby Potter. First free throw is good, and that'll cut into it slightly. It's 40-24 now. Near the top of the 9 o'clock hour here from Blueford. Take care of that in just a moment as Dag will check in for Esther Smith. 2:07 left to go in the third quarter with Danny Czerwinski on Chris Hugo. Avery Parks back at the conference studio. As we prepare him for what's to come. It'll be Potter on the second one. No good. Rebound will be out of bounds off the Shump. It'll remain with Wayne City with 2:05 left. Or no, I'm sorry, it'll be Webber basketball. Nice lift out off the right elbow. Find off the right baseline. Will come back to Potter. Rebound to Donahoe off the miss. Is no good. It'll be Dak with it. 1:58 left to play in the third quarter. Nice baseball pass. Come off the left side. Green can't come up with it. She's fouled. And Emily Green will go to the line.
Pretty good defense to get back. It was. Paul took the foul. Green will go to the line and shoot two. 12 points. Hasn't scored in the second half as of yet.
Not many have. Been a rather silent second half. First free throw good from Emily Green. She has 13. Seals over there.
You got that right.
Siebert and Seals made his return. Both free throws good by Green. It's 42-24. Wayne City's up 18 with 1:50 left to go in the third. This is 40 Cash across the timeline left this third. Caitlin sets the meter with 1:44 to go. Mid-post, up the left side. Good play by Donahoe. Foul Potter. Emily Potter misses the shot from 15, and the rebound will be set about. Remain with Webber Township. 94 seconds to go in this third quarter. Ooh. What a great night for basketball. Hard to believe it's here. Cluck off the inbound, throws outside. No, put on the line. Put on the line, Courtney Cash. She'll get 2 points for her effort to bring the Lady Trojans back within 15. Points quickly for Wayne City. That was, look what I found. Hunter Clark underneath the basket. Found one ball, tipped, rolling around. He's got it, threw it up and in. There's 17 on the night with a minute 8 left to go in the third quarter. 44-26, and Webber unforced there on the pass at the right sideline. It's turned the ball over to the Wayne Cities with a minute 4 left in the third. 44-26 ball game, an 18-point game. The Lady Indians on top. I believe this is the conference game. They played for the twice. Second one will not count the conference games. Conference a little different this year. The team's not able to field teams this year, so as you can see how the conference will shape up for the tournament. Otherwise, no doubt about that. I had to double check on that conference thing. That's why I didn't talk about it earlier. As the turnaround pass is no good, rebound collected by Smith, and now Emily Green gets from the right wing. Dribbled in, no good. Rebound will go to Abby Potter. 43 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 18-point ball game. Webber with the basketball right at the circle. That's Abby Potter with it. Steps right wing. Goes up top to Emily Potter. Now looks left side for Cash. Trying to dribble in. Does go beyond the arc. Now finds Abby Potter up top to Cluck. Just inside the right arc against Shump. Looking to dribble in for a shot. Has to go back out to Abby Potter. Tightrope that sideline on the far side with 20 seconds. Now throws back to Cash off the wing. Dribble from the left hand. Near the elbow. Throws back to the top between the dribble to go on the near side. Potter to Potter. Off the elbow. Nice little curl off the dribble. As Abby Potter looks inside for Dono with 7 seconds. Somebody's got to call something here. Woof. There'll be a turnover on the alternating possession.
6 seconds left. Wayne City on this court get 1, maybe 2 looks. On how fast.
Quick floor. 6.4 seconds left. Green across the timeline already with 3. At the elbow, launch the jumper. It's good, and that's how your third quarter is going to end with an Emily Green jumper. It is Wayne City 46, Webber Township 26. We'll take a break, come back with the fourth quarter. This WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase powered by Community First Bank.
Dress your home for the holidays at Newell Furniture in Woodlawn with store-wide savings on all of your favorite furniture. Look over their large selection of lazy board recliners, Flexsteel sofas, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, the new Baladine collection, and bedroom and dining room sets. Plus, right now, you can save 15 to 20% off all accessories and everything at the general store. Check out their Christmas decor, trees, and holiday trims. Newell's, decking your halls, walls, and more.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
This is 50,000 watts of the award-winning Basketball Showcase on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation.
And we welcome you back inside the pit. Fourth quarter as Webber Township trails Wayne City 46-26 in girls basketball action. You just heard the identifier at the top of the hour with Danny Czerwinski. I'm Chris Hugo. Avery Barton back at our Mount Vernon studio. We'll have your Sesser Autobody postgame show coming up after this one. And right now, looks to be the way of the Lady Indians. It'll be Webber basketball to start as the clock starts. 7:54 to play in regulation. 46-26 ball game. Kaylee Potter with the basketball off to the right wing for Cash. Trying to dribble past Smith. Doesn't happen. Throws back up top to Emily Potter. Inside Kaylee off the left side and good. Got a nice iron bounce that time. And back with an 18 are the Trojans. She has 7. Emily Green with it off the left side. That's America Dax. 7:30 to play in the fourth quarter. Between the circles for Green. Looks off left block. Fast shot blocked by Dono. She gets the rebound. 7:24 to play, and here come the Lady Trojans. That's Abby Potter with it. Right of the circle to Kaylee Potter. She'll back to the timeline with 7:17 to go. That's Emily Potter with it between the circles. Has to sometimes pause and adjust and think of which Potter has the basketball. Kaylee's coming from the left corner. Throws across away. Ooh, a nice shot, but no good from the far side by Abby Potter. Rebound to the Lady Indians with 6:58 to go. Home run ball is going to be intercepted. And it'll be a jump ball. The possession arrow favors the Lady Indians. They'll maintain possession with 6:56 to play in the fourth. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the one account, featuring free checking and high-yield interest. Member FDIC. 18-footer, no good from Shum. Rebound by Dag in the paint. Right elbow for Green. Now to the left wing on the skip pass. That went to Shum. Dag has it. Right wing three on the way is no good. Off the left side. Rebound will be tipped to Webber, and here comes Abby Potter out of the huddle. Emily Potter this time, off the pass from the left wing, dribbled in, running jumper's no good. 6:30 left to go in the fourth. Wayne City with the basketball off of the rebound. Somehow, Wayne City maintained the pivot. Shum with it off the left side. Will be tipped out of bounds by Webber. Wayne City keeps the basketball with 6:24 to go.
Wayne City obviously going to get some wins this year. I think Webber, by the time we see them January, February, they're going to be a much improved team as well.
Sure they are. Trying to adjust to a new coach. New girls have come out. Green launches a three from the left arc. It's good. Well, how do you do? It's 49-28. A three makes it a 21-point game.
Wayne City starting to pull away. You can see some definite potential out of this Wayne City outfit.
Team that went to a regional championship game at El Dorado a season ago. 6:06 left to go here. 49-28. 21-point differential, and Webber keeps the basketball. Far side out of bounds at the front court with 6:06 left. 49-28 your score if you're just joining us. If so, this game has been presented by Community First Bank. Of course, you're tired of big corporate banking. You do have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home at Dixon and Woodlawn and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 5:57 left to play. Off to the left wing, Emily Potter back to the right side for Cash with 5:53 left. 49-28, Wayne City on top. Emily Potter's going to hand off to Cash. She'll come around to the left side. There's Emily Green to meet her. Now it's almost intercepted. A great shot there. I don't know how she got the shot off by Potter. It's going to be Kaylee Potter off the rebound, misses the offensive board, and a backdoor rebound and shot no good, of course, from the far side for Donahoe, but the rebound pass is going to be intercepted by Abby Potter. Runs up the baseline, gets to the bucket, and it's 49-30.
That helped out quite a bit. We have a timeout.
Timeout. Yes, they did. Called the timeout. Felt some rejuvenation on that bucket off the turnover. With 5:23 left. Fourth quarter action from the pit. Webber Township High School, the Wayne City Lady Indians with a 49-30 lead over the Trojans. Of course, all of our scoreboard updates tonight have been presented by Scott Owens. So how do you really know your bargain insurance is going to cost you big if you have an accident? Talk to someone who knows. Scott Owens, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state.
Yeah, got some injury news. SIU came off behind, left the floor with an injury, hasn't returned. Won't speculate. That's being reported on Twitter.
Certainly hope that he is okay.
Mm-hmm.
A star of the showcase. Back when it was the Midland Trail Conference showcase, also when it was the Mid-South Conference Game of the Week.
He did limp off the court, so came in too bad. SIU's up 12. 7:41 to go against Missouri Science and Technology, I believe.
Formerly the University of
Missouri at Rolla.
Yep.
I thought probably the University of Core Curriculum, what it sounds.
5:23 to go in the fourth. Length of the floor inbound will come from Esther Smith. Got it back for Shum after a quick touch in the backcourt. Coming up the left side. Let's see what happens up there. White City lost the basketball. Intercepted by Kaylee Potter, and here we go. Across the timeline, throws off to the right for Cash. Back to Abby Potter up top. Now looking back to the left. Quick interior pass, but now back to the outside. Emily Potter, some issues with the basketball, regains control. Now trying to force a pass, of course, to Donahoe, but get back out to Potter. Now Abby Potter across the way, right block, no good. Rebound will be tipped around. Hunter Clark will come up with it. 4:48 left. 49-30 your score. We'll look for Cross River City Hospital player of the game in this one. Shot blocked off the left block. Good job by Webber. Now it's recovered by Potter. Haley Potter brings it up the left side. 4:34 to play in the fourth. It's 49-30. At the free throw line, it will be tipped away, but that's going to be a blocking foul on the Lady Indians. It'll be their sixth.
Interesting. Smith for third. Coach Tag telling her troops, move your feet. Don't have to worry about that.
Cash off of the inbound. It was in the left corner, hands it on the left wing. Now trying to hand off to Emily Potter. Somehow Tyra with the sideline, curls around, comes off right block. Good. A good play by Potter.
There's some feistiness in this Webber team, and I see some good things for them as this year rolls along.
Pass up top goes to Esther Smith. Now back off the left wing for Emily Green. Shum, a 15-footer, is going to be long. Rebound to Clark, tipped away. Nope, now she has it. Off the baseline, throws to Green beyond the attack line. With 4:01 left to go in the fourth quarter. Clark, a nice ball fake, comes in off the elbow. Shots long, rebound to Kaylee Potter, and they'll be tipped up ahead to Cash. 3:51 left in the fourth quarter. We'll look for a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Why wait hours in other emergency rooms? Crossroads Community Hospital. Emergency department pledge will be seen by physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. The ball twinkles around after a shot missed by Webber. Now a nice pass. All alone is Emily Green. Right block layup is good. She continues to add to her total. Has 5 in the quarter unofficially, and it's 51-32. Length of the floor for Webber Township. Nice play off of the inbound, but it's going to be stolen away. Another turnover for Webber. Green on the layup. A little strong, but she's fouled, and Emily Green will go to the line to shoot 2 with 3:16 left.
She's looking for some more points right now. It's 21. 2 shots for her.
Don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook as well. Give us a like or just stop by. The first free throw, no good for Green. She'll get another. We have 3 Potters, a Cash, and a Donahoe for Webber. Esther Smith, Bass, Green, Shum, and Clark for Wayne City. That's Green at the line, finishing the 2-shot set. Missed both. Clark the rebound as it's tipped away, and Hunter Clark comes up big in the post.
Ping-pong action, right place, right time.
53-32 the score. Donahoe coming outside the paint, going to kick back to the right wing. Here comes Cash, which is to a left hand and doubles back. Now looking for some help. Good defense there by Shum. It's going to be stolen away by Esther Clark. Breakaway layup off the right side. Crossover dribble is good. And it's 55-32. This is Wayne City's largest lead.
Yeah, they're going away with a win, getting their second one of the season as they head into the Hamilton County tournament next week.
Now, unforced there on Webber. Another turnover. That's gives the ball back to Wayne City. 2:52 left here in regulation. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler. You'll find the reemergence of the 2014 Jeep Cherokee. It's grand, but this is just the Cherokee. See it at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Shot blocked by Bass. Or Bass had her shot blocked by Dono. Came up with a rebound, now up ahead. It's going to be Cash, who has it back, tapped by Esther Smith. Goes to the wall, recovers. It's going to be Green, come up the left side. Nice backdoor pass on her. Clark, yes! Good find by Green. Good shot by Clark, and it's 57-32 with 2:15 left. Deep right wing for Cash. Looking up the right side. She's going to find Abby Potter. Shot's going to be soft off the side of the backboard, but it's tipped out of bounds by Wayne City. Remains with Webber with 2:04 left. It's a 57-32 game. Round of applause for the 2 seniors coming out, of course. Emily Green and Hunter Clark, who paved the way for this offense tonight. So, that was Kaylee Potter on the inbound. The shot was no good from Abby Potter, and we're going to have a foul off rebound attempt by Webber, and that's just been a little cross-check in the back. About what it was. We'll cross-check in the back and see shoot free throws 101. That's 5, and it's 101. Should be. Didn't realize anybody had possession for it being an offensive foul. Yeah. So it'll be a length of floor inbound for Wayne City. All player control, so I guess no free throws. Thing off a rebound. There we go. Minute 58 left to go in this one. 57-32. Wayne City on top, looking to go to 2-0. Off the right, that's for Caitlin Smith. Right elbow, it's Esther. Back to the top, it's Yamas. Looking off the left, dribbles back right, finds it. 1:44 to play in the fourth. 57-32, pardon me. Come out of the court. Smith, nice lob pass to Bass underneath. She's fouled. So Bass will go to the line to shoot 2. All right.
Wayne City is 2-0. We'll get a test next week at Hamilton County, but we'll see them in a couple weeks at home against Woodlawn. Interesting test and battle of the Midland Trail.
You can see the new lights in Wayne City, new scoreboards too. But the one with the foul is still on the safe side. 57-32. First free throw is no good from Allison Bass. She has 4 on the night. Now 5. She makes a second. It's 58-32 with a minute 37 left to go in the ballgame. Always bank with your hometown team. Community First Bank, home with a one account featuring free checking and high-yield interest. Member FDIC in the lane. This one's going to be lost by Webber. Jump ball, alternating possession rule gives it back to Wayne City with a minute 27 left. It's a 58-32 game. Wayne City will roll to 2-0. Webber will drop to 0-2. As Wayne City will head into the Hamilton County tournament. Off the right wing to the right sideline. Almost a nice feed. Smith able to get it in there to Bass. Goes backdoor to Shump. Shot's no good and a foul with a minute 12 left. Shoot more free throws. You'll find the scoreboard tonight at WMIXSports.com. Where you can also find archived broadcasts, video highlights, and more. Most popular highlight thus far this season, not in this sport, but it's in football, where Mount Vernon Rams Drew Esther leveled a guy on a run. Got quite a few hits and views. Shum at the line. Her first is no good. She'll get another. A minute 12 left here at the pit. Get you a Scott Owens scoreboard update in our Sesser Auto Body postgame show. We'll also get you some scoring and stats. Both free throws no good. As it's the last touch by Wayne City out of bounds. It'll be Webber basketball with a minute 9 left. 58-32. Wayne City on top. Up 26. It'll be Kaylee Potter with the basketball. Nice find. Pierce off the left side. No good from the back door. Rebound to Bass. And they're going to let him duke it out here with 58 seconds left. Coach Alvis, I heard him yell, "Don't foul, don't foul." So we'll see. 50 seconds left, 58-32. Left-hand dribble by Gammon. Launches the shot, no good. Rebound to Plinko around underneath. This one will fall to Smith. 43 seconds left. And jump ball. All right, 42 and a half seconds left to go now. Rounds up to 43. Sesser Auto Body pre-approved by most insurance companies. This means Sesser Auto Body can get your vehicle back on the road faster. Next time you have a collision, see the Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park Street in Sesser. Turnover, Webber, advantage Wayne City, as this one will go the other way. Side out of bounds on the far side in the back court with 33.9 left.
Webber with that potential. As the year goes along, we'll have to cut down on those turnovers.
I think that's something to work on, and they'll be much improved the next time we see them. We'll have a Crossroads City Hospital player of the game in our Sesser Auto Body postgame show. Off the right side, this is going to be Smith out of the corner. Caitlin Smith. A long two. You can't get your feet in there for a three. Not unless you have the feet of a toddler. 20 seconds left. It'll be lost. Coming up the near side from the sideline. Rolls out of bounds. Last touch by Wayne City. It'll be Webber basketball with 17 and a half ticks left to go. It is 58-32. Don't forget about Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the showcase. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations with friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Rebound will go to Smith off the flex shot up the right side. Smith races up the floor with 5 seconds. Layup, good. Underhanded layup makes it 60-32. And that is how this one should end, as Webber will get the shot off, but it'll be well short. We'll come back to your Sesser Auto Body postgame. Show your final score. The Wayne City Lady Indians 60, the Webber Trojans 32. This is Jefferson County, WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new one account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Dependable and knowledgeable State Farm agent seeks customers looking for real protection in a long-term relationship.
Look no further. Having one special person for your car, home, and life insurance lets you get down to business with the rest of your life. It's what they do. Combine your homeowners, life, and car policies and save big time. Get to a better state with State Farm agent Scott Owens in Mount Vernon or call 242-3770 for a quote.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
The batter's box in Woodlawn has 17-foot ceilings with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage, pitching machine, and climate control for year-round use. The batter's box is a great place for basketball, baseball, or softball practice with active clinics and lessons in the spring and fall. Contact Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve the batter's box for your team or party. Speaking of parties, plan your next birthday party with the batter's box. Located at 614 North Main in Woodlawn. Call 316-1437 for prices and availability.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Sesser Auto Body postgame show starts now.
The final from the pit, 60-32, as Wayne City beats Webber Township tonight. Girls basketball, the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase. This, of course, is your Sesser Auto Body postgame show. Sometimes things happen in an automobile that are beyond your control. When they do, take your vehicle to Sesser Auto Body. Then get you on the road quicker and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park. Yeah, that's Sesser. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. We'll take a look at your scoring and stats. We see how this became a 60-32 final in favor of the Indians.
Webber Township, 12 of 43 from two-point range, 28%. They didn't hit either three-point attempt, so they go 12 of 45 from the field in the game for 27%. Wayne City, 24 of 63 from two-point range, 38%. 1 of 4 from the arc for 25. Wayne City goes 25 of 67 from the field for 37%. Free throw shooting, Webber Township 8 of 12, 67%. Wayne City 9 of 28 for 32%. Webber had 44 rebounds to Wayne City's 43. The turnovers are Webber had 37. Wayne City with 11. Scoring for Webber Township, they had 6 players scoring the game. 2 of those was Kaylee Potter and Emily Potter leading the way with 7. Abby Potter with 6. Shiley Donahoe had 6. Courtney Cash 4, and Megan Cluck had 2. The Indians, Wayne City Lady Indians, had 6 scores. Emily Green and Hunter Clark led the way with 21. Esther Smith had 7. Allison Bass 5. America Dag 4. And Vanessa Shum 2 for a final score of Wayne City 60, Webber Township 32.
There you go. That's your scoring and stats for tonight's game. We'll take another break on your Sesser Auto Body postgame show. When we come back, we'll have a Scott Owens State Farm scoreboard wrap-up. Here tonight from the pit at Webber Township High School. We'll take that break. This is the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase, powered by Community First Bank.
Dress your home for the holidays at Knoll Furniture in Woodlawn with store-wide savings on all of your favorite furniture. Look over their large selection of lazy boy recliners, Flexsteel sofas, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, the new Baladine collection, and bedroom and dining room sets. Plus, right now, you can save 15 to 20% off all accessories and everything at the general store. Check out their Christmas decor, trees, and holiday trims. Knoll's, decking your halls, walls, and more.
More Americans are on a move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Rend Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Rend Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
Your spine is a miracle of engineering, so when pain strikes, your body is telling you to get help fast. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois is proud to feature their spine care team. Doctors Kowalski and Smith, the professionals at Orthopedic Center, specialize in back and neck pain. So put our spine care team on the job. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. Stop the pain, fix the problem, and enjoy life again. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
From the pit, another segment on your Sesser Auto Body post-game show. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside as Wayne City wraps up a 60-32 win over the host Lady Trojans of Webber Township. Sesser Auto Body reminds you to drive safe on the way home from tonight's game. Next time you have an accident, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body to get back on the road faster. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park Street in Sesser. We already gave you the scoring and stats. Time to check in with one final Scott Owens scoreboard update.
Final scores: Johnson City over Woodlawn 45-23. Murfreesboro beats Steelville 60-26. Carterville over Benton 59-40. In the JV game tonight, it was Webber Township over Wayne City 30-23. But in the varsity game tonight, Webber loses to Wayne City 60-32.
There you go. Scott Owens at State Farm Insurance, of course. Talk to your neighbors and talk to State Farm agent Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service plus discounts. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. We'll take a break, come back at your Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. This is the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase, powered by Community First Bank.
There's nothing better than fall. Baseball playoffs, a chill in the air, and the new model year on the lot at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer at Ford Square. 2014s are here, and 3 of America's favorite vehicles are stronger than ever. Ford Fiestas have unbelievable fuel economy, and right now you can pay only $14,311 plus tax, title, and destination. The 2014 Ford Focus also has great fuel economy. How about just $15,663 plus tax, title, and destination? I'm not done. The Ford Fusion is back and better in 2014, the perfect midsize sedan. If you're a Farm Bureau member and financed through Ford Motor Credit, you can drive a new Fusion home for just $18,814 plus tax, title, and destination. The 2014 model year means new deals on new vehicles. Come see one of our associates at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or find their inventory online at fordsquare.com.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs, too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
Mount Vernon is home to many wonderful people and things, and that includes quality cardiac care from Dr. Ruzaik Ibrahim. A skilled cardiologist, Dr. Ibrahim's training and scientific accomplishments have earned his designation as a Fellow of the American College of Cardiology. His services range from preventative care to the treatment of advanced heart conditions. For an appointment with Dr. Ibrahim at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 241-9071 or visit in person at 4113 South Water Tower, Mount Vernon.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
And one final time from the pit at the campus of Webber Township High School. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside as we wrap up your Sesser Auto Body postgame show. It all comes down to this, a 60-32 win for the Wayne City Lady Indians as they beat the Webber Lady Trojans here tonight, Midland Trail Conference play. It's never easy, but it's a job that we have to do, and that's pick your Crossroads City Hospital player.
I think it's pretty easy. Emily Green and Hunter Clark leading the way for Wayne City with 21 points apiece.
There you go. Why wait hours in other emergency rooms? Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. That's Crossroads Community Hospital's promise and pledge. So there we go. That's going to wrap it up for us tonight. We're back on the air tomorrow, 7:15 pregame as the SBW Lady Devils travel to the Sparta Invitational. They'll take on the host Lady Bulldogs tomorrow night again, 7:15 pregame, 7:30 tip, right here on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. For Avery Barton back at the studio, for Danny Czerwinski, for everyone at WMIX Sports, thank you for listening to this WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase contest. I'm Chris Hugo reminding you of the final score. It was the Wayne City Lady Indians improving to 2-0 with a 60-38 win over the Webber Lady Trojans. We're back at it tomorrow night for all those people and more. Again, I'm Chris Hugo. Good night from Bloomberg.
Thank you for listening to the WMIX Basketball Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. The Showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. The Showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Roley Excavating, Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn, Red Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu and by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Batter's Box in Woodlawn, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. For inside information before, during, and after the game, log on to WMIXSports.com or find us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. We are your home for news, talk, sports, and today's hot country. WMIX.